Let us talk about Putranjiva tree. Putranjiva tree, known as Geopota in Dogri, Patajadi also, Putrajivak, Sutputra, Jeev Sut, reflects the earlier wisdom of our forefathers and especially the Ayurvedic practitioners to link the tree with the life of the child, with the health of the child. And it has been used by the Ayurvedic practitioners to treat infertility, impotency among women and men with the administration of the powdered seed of Putranjiva. So name was suitable, or it was more appropriate as Putrajiva in Sanskrit. Even in Bangla language it is known as Putrajiva. Irukoli is its Tamilian name. This particular tree belongs to the Euphorbiaceae or spurge family earlier, but now after Angiosperm phylogeny group APG system of classification of angiosperms, it stands segregated in its own family, Putranjivaceae, the way we have segregated the Amla also, Phyllanthus umbilica, in its own separate family as Phyllanthacea. So Amla as well as Geopota or Putraji, they stand segregated in their own independent families outside the Euphorbiaceae. The character which distinguishes the Putranjivaceae family from all other angiosperm families, except the families included in Brassicales, that is Caperaceae or Tropiolaceae and Brassicaceae, the presence of mustard oils. Basically they are derivatives of glucosinolates, form derived from the glucose and amino acids. So they can be aliphatic or aromatic, depends. Aliphatic ones, they are derived from amino acids like leucine, isoleucine, methionine, whereas aromatic ones, they are derived from amino acids like tryptophan and phenylalanine. So presence of glucosinolates, which gives its pungency if you taste its leaf, that is the reminiscent of the pungency of radish or many other, even brassica. So the presence of mustard oil is an adaptation against the herbivory. So this is left by the grazing animals, it is not grazed. So this uniqueness also warrants its segregation in its own family rather than in Euphorbiaceae. Another is, here we have the male and female tree separate. Flowers are also unisexual, either male or either female. And male flowers have little stalk, whereas female flowers have longer stalk, and male and female trees stand separate. This particular character, along with the serrate alternate leaves are alternate, spirally ranged, oblong lanceolate with serrated, distantly serrate margins, and greenish yellow unisexual flowers of very small size which grow in axillary clusters distinguishes the tree, which is also evergreen. Leaves are not shed. Tree never becomes bereft of leaves, always decorated in green foliage. So it is evergreen tree. It is a huge tree. Its canopy goes as big as any banyan tree, old banyan tree. So it provides very good shade. So this is usually recommended as an avenue tree planted beside roads, in parks and gardens. The oldest Geopotha or Putra Geo tree is found in Gandhi Memorial Science College. Then earlier it was called as Prince of Wales College. We had Geopotha Ghat at Akhnur beside river Chenab, and that location is also named after this tree, Geopotha. So it is known as Geopotha Ghat, and it reminds us of the coronation ceremony of then Maharaja Gulab Singh, who on the day of 17th June 1822 took oath ceremony under Geopotha tree. And it was the year 1822, and after 4 years of that coronation ceremony of Maharaja Gulab Singh under the Geopotha tree, Putranjiva Raksvargi, it was not named at that time. It was not known to botanists. It was only in the year 1826 when it was recognized by the botanists, and it was given the name after the Sanskrit name as Putranjiva and Raksvargi again in honor of Raksvarg, who was a well-known botanist. And we have Pinus Raksvargi also. So many species stands named in botany after Raksvarg. So this tree is found from Jammu up to Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu it is known as Irukoli. So this particular tree is also found in Sri Lanka, also found in Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Indonesia, even Myanmar, Burma. But the folklore or the Ayurvedic use extending back to over many thousand years, about 3 or more than 3,000 years, that knowledge, that wisdom of using its seed, recommending its seed for the treatment of infertility among women and impotency in men is age old, and that stands documented in various Ayurvedic textbooks. This particular seed having the unique phytochemical composition, having putrajivic acid, putrol, putroic acid, putral, and having the unique ability to harmonize or balance the hormones of the pregnant lady. It helps in conception, it helps in threatened pregnancy, it controls abortion. So it was recommended as the tree seed, very useful for the treatment of sterility in women, and still it is recommended by the Ayurvedic practitioners. This particular tree seed oil, seed powder, or even leaf extract is recommended even in case of many skin troubles. It is useful even in rheumatism. It is useful in the treatment of digestive problems. This is useful even in jaundice. So it is hepatoprotective. This is useful even in eyesight and also in neurological problems. Also provides clue it has some kind of anti-cancerous cytotoxic activity as well. It is antimicrobial and very useful medicinal tree of India. Latest research is also in favor of using its seed for the as biodiesel. We have few of the trees other than Putringiva roxburghi which are also known to have the biodiesel. The seeds of Jatropha curcas and seeds of Pongamia pinnata or Miletia pinnata. But the seed of Putringiva roxburghi, Geopotha, are also equally effective in making the biodiesel. So we can run vehicles with the use of this seed oil. This particular tree earlier or sometimes also shifted to another genus, Drypetis, under the name Drypetis roxburghi, but again presently accepted name is Putringiva roxburghi, which is after the Sanskrit name Putringiva. So under the Putringiva genus only 2-3 species are identified. One is Putringiva zelenica, another is Putringiva formosana. But another allied and very similar species which is found in Western Ghats, South India. South India we have the Putringiva roxburghi also, but another similar looking plant is Drypetis sapiaria, which is known as Virai or Kalvirai in Tamil language, and also known as hedgebox tree. Hedgebox. This particular plant has the red fruits. In case of Geopotha Putringiva roxburghi, leaves are greyish, velvety, hairy, round, hardly 1 centimeter across in diameter. But in case of similar looking Drypetis sapiaria, which is found in South India, fruits are orange red and they are edible. They are eaten by tribals in the Western Ghat area, and also wood is used. This particular plant is also evergreen, but here the leaf margin is not serrated, is not toothed, rather it is entire. Another tree, Ramashod, Polyalthia longifolia, is also sometimes confused with the Putringiva roxburghi. So again you can distinguish the two from the form of the tree. If the tree is a mature tree, then it is a very large umbrella-like canopy and branchlets are pendulous, hanging. But in case of Polyalthia longifolia, it is simply unbranched, main trunk is one and branchlets are just graceful, a little pendulous, but leaves are much larger, much longer, mango-like, and they have wavy margins. So that is called as Devdaru in South India. That Polyalthia longifolia should not be confused with Geopotha or Putringiva roxburghi, which is also known as child life tree because it has the connectivity with the protection of the health of the child. When the mother is pregnant, at that stage and even after child is born, fruits of this Geopotha Putringiva roxburghi, they are put around the neck of the child or as bracelet on the wrist of the child to protect the child's health, to secure child's health, to protect the child from evil spirits, evil eyes. So it has also been named by the Britishers as child life tree. Again that translates the same, which is Putra Jivak or Putra Jivaha, child life tree. Another name, it is lucky bean tree. So Maharaja Gulab Singh, when took oath ceremony, took Rai Tilak under the tree Jiopota at Jiopota Ghat at Akhnur, I think even it proved lucky to him. He, under the able Army General Jorawar Singh, extended the limits, boundaries of Jammu and Kashmir to beyond Leh Ladakh and very near to Tibet, and even Baltistan and Kargil, Skardu, Gilgit was included. Putranjiva Raksvargi, this particular tree, shade bearing tree, medicinal tree, heritage tree, it has historical antiquity. It needs to be propagated in forest nurseries, plants planted wherever available blank spaces, especially in the tropical and subtropical belt, because this does not grow in the temperate region. So we have to confine into our subtropical or tropical belt, and its health benefits need to be told to the younger generation so that we can take care of body immunity, and the ladies who are confronted with sterility or some other health issues, or even the men who have some kind of abnormal sperm formation, they can also use the seed powder as medicine, and one can sit under its shade during scorching summer, and it also provides nesting sites for many birds.